Recently, a teacher of mine was talking to a group of us about the importance of being self-differentiated when we are in some kind of leadership role. Now, self-differentiation is a $3 word for knowing where you stop and where others start. It's the practice of knowing and being able to articulate what you think and believe while remaining connected with people who think and believe differently. It's the practice of being connected as part of a we while remaining an I. Now, what our teacher was saying is that most of us, most of the time, fall off on one side or the other of this. Some of us are very good at being a clear I, at articulating and insisting on what we believe, but we maintain that clarity by cutting ourselves off from anyone who thinks or believes differently. We can do this in our political lives, where we only associate with those who already think like we do, so that we live in a kind of echo chamber. But we can also do this in our families, where if someone says or does something at Thanksgiving dinner that upsets us, we may go for years without talking to them, so that we maintain our I by engaging in relational cutoff. On the other hand, others of us are very good at being connected as a part of a we, but we maintain this connection by suppressing or muzzling what we really think. We give in to what some people have called surrounding togetherness pressures, and we don't want to rock the boat by saying something that doesn't fit in, and so we aim for a kind of warm, but not necessarily honest togetherness. And again, we can see how we can do this in a social group or in a congregation, but we can also do this in our families, where we put the warm togetherness feelings of the family over the importance of saying what we think. And sometimes we can think that we can only have one of these or the other, either individuality or togetherness, but we can't have both. But self-differentiation is the art of doing both of these at the same time. We share what we believe, and then we listen non-defensively to what the other thinks and believes. And we do so without feeling a compulsion to make the other person change their mind, or without feeling a compulsion to change our own. We trust that the relationship is capable of holding our differences. And so if the other person refuses to change their mind, we don't storm off and end the relationship. We stay present in the relationship, holding our differences open to the possibility that God's Spirit may transform us both. You may have heard of orthodoxy, which has to do with believing rightly. Some people have called this self-differentiated approach orthoparadoxy, which has to do with holding our differences rightly. And if we are wanting to lead change in a family, in a group, in a community, being self-differentiated, staying connected to others while becoming clear about what we think and believe ourselves may be the best way to do it. Friends, be safe and be well, and we'll see you soon.